Welcome back to Smoky Ribs. I'm Russ Jones. Today we're doing a killer burger. I'm calling this the Hassell Beef Cheeseburger. Gonna get started right now. First thing I'm gonna do is put a killer sauce together. It's gonna be a roasted garlic and horseradish sauce, and it's really gonna complement this fine beef from Hassell Cattle Company. So to start with, I'm making just a half a batch, really, a half a cup of mayo. Just use your favorite mayo. Now I've got 1 cup, 8 ounces of sour cream. All right, now earlier, about an hour ago, I took a head of garlic and I cut the top off. I laid it on some aluminum foil, poured a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper, closed it up, a little foil pack, just like that. And I put it in a 325-degree oven for around 50 minutes. It softened the garlic. You could smell the garlic all through the house. So I'm not using all of this since I'm doing like a half a batch. So I'm gonna do like half of this head. And all you really wanna do is just squeeze it out. I'm gonna hold with that right there. I don't know, let's go a little bit more. Can you really get too much garlic? Okay, that roasted garlic really gives it a great flavor. A tablespoon of fresh horseradish. You can find this kind of horseradish in your refrigerated department of your grocery store. Well, maybe you can. Used to be you could. All right, now into that, I'm gonna take around a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. That should be plenty. And about another tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. That should be plenty. These are not exact measurements, as you can see, but I am in the ballpark. So to finish this off, we're just going to put a pinch of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon salt, and about the same amount of pepper, and just a touch of cayenne. The cayenne is really your option. It's already got plenty of heat with the horseradish, but it's not much, and you can omit it altogether if you want to. I'm gonna take a small whisk and we're just gonna work this in and mix it in really well. From here, it's gonna be covered, put in the refrigerator. You need to let this melt at least a good 2 hours to let all these flavors really incorporate well. You could do it overnight, that's even better. All right, so really what you wanna do at this point is just give it a taste and see what it needs. Ooh, that's good. I tell you what, it don't have enough horseradish, not for my liking. So we're gonna add about double what I started with, probably about 2 tablespoons. Give this a good mix. I think I'm gonna go in with the rest of that garlic. That garlic is killer. Maybe a touch more salt. And a little bit more black pepper. And a little bit more cayenne. So I pretty much doubled up on the amount of salt, pepper, and cayenne, strictly up to taste. And that's what I would recommend. I would start off just like I did, give it a taste. And so you know, it's going to get more and more flavorful the longer it sets. 2 components in today's burger. First, we've got the Hassell Cattle Company ground chuck, and also I've got Hassell beef bacon. That's right, beef bacon. This is going to be an all beef burger. Well, other than a few other things. And what I'm going to do is take this ground chuck, make it into golf ball sizes. We're going to be doing smash burgers. I personally would rather have 2 thin smash burgers over 1 thicker burger. And the main reason for that is the fact that you got a lot more surface area with 2 patties than you do 1. So you get a lot more of that crust, that Maillard effect, where all that flavor is at. So double your burgers, make them thin, and you end up with a whole lot better result. All right, so I'm just gonna break off a piece. We're not weighing this or anything. Like I said, we're just going for like a golf ball size patty, just about what you see right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do this with all the meat. I don't know how many patties it's going to make yet. That's yet to be seen. Let me show you my brand new cutting board. I'm going to use this more of a serving tray than a cutting board because it's just really too nice to be cutting on, or I don't want to cut on it, maybe in time. But anyway, it's got both of my logos on there. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's embossed into the wood, and it comes from Haley Home. I'm loving it. It's really nice, very beautiful. I'll have a link in the description box if you'd like to get one of these. They have a variety of sizes, and they have a variety of woods as well. You can get anything put on these, from your initials, your name, your logo, whatever. So what I'm using it for right now, and mainly just wanted to show it to you, is I'm going to take my cheese cutter here. I've got Brie cheese. Now this Brie comes with like kind of like a cheesecloth, but this is edible. I did remove it on the sides, and as much as I could on the top, that's kind of deep and impregnated into it, so I'm not worried about it. Like I said, it's edible. We're going to cut this into very thin slices, and this is what we're topping the burgers with. I ended up with 14 meatballs, which is going to make 7 burgers, which is just about right for this crowd over here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and finish slicing the remainder of this cheese, because each patty is going to get cheese on it, and that's just not enough yet. I've got 1 large onion, and I'm just going to cut this into slices, just like you see here. I might end up doing more than 1 onion. I'll see what this makes. Just going to take and break these into individual pieces. I'm going to transfer these into a bowl, and we'll go from there. So before we put these in a skillet and cook them slowly, I'm going to add a pinch of salt. This salt is going to help remove the moisture. You want to toss those around good. Maybe a touch more salt, not much. Probably 1/8 of a teaspoon. All right, now you don't need much. This is baking soda. It's alkaline, which is going to raise the pH on these onions. There again, probably not even quite 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'll give that a good mix. Now what the baking soda does is it speeds up the browning process, the Maillard reaction, as it's pulling the sugars out of the onions as it's heating up. It will brown in about half the time. All right, I'm going in with a couple teaspoons of grapeseed oil. You can use vegetable oil, olive oil, it really doesn't matter. Go in with your onions. Going to be cooking these instead of a low heat like you would normally do caramelized onions. We're doing more of a medium heat. So this should take, instead of 45 minutes to an hour, this should be looking good in about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, so this is only like 10 minutes later. And I think this is as far as I'm going to take them. They're not completely caramelized, you know, like they can be. They can be a really dark color, but they're going to turn more, almost falling apart at that point. I want a little bit of bite, a little bit of texture, so I'm going to kill the fire right here. Just leave these in here, and the carryover heat will continue to cook them just a little bit. All right, let's go over here to the griddle. I got it set up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lay down this bacon. I'm not putting any oil on this surface for the bacon. You can see all the great marbling in that bacon. That's the Texas Wagyu shining through. And I'm going to adjust this one to a more lower heat as well. Just going to bring them up slow. This one's set to hot. All right, we're going to give them a flip, see what we're looking like. Still got a little ways to go. All right, let's take another look. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We are almost there. As soon as my bacon's ready, I'm transferring it to a cookie sheet lined with paper towels. I've got the oven set on warm. I'm just going to put it in the oven until everything's ready to come together. All right, I'm taking some of the renderings from that beef bacon. We're going right here in the middle. I've got this burner set kind of a medium low. This one's more of a high over here, so it's got me a little bit of room here to adjust. I'm running about 360 degrees here, and that's all the way up to 500 degrees. So I'm gonna go somewhere right in the middle. We're going to go on with one of these balls here, a little parchment paper, and we press. We're going to go on with one right here. All right, let's give them a flip and see what we're looking like. Oh, that's perfect. Nice little thin patty. Now onto that, we put our Brie cheese. Put a Saddam on this. Now I'm going to do 2 patties. Go ahead and put a burger together to end this video. And after that, I'll continue to cook the rest of these burgers so everyone can eat. All right, without having to reset up cameras elsewhere, I'm going to go ahead and build this burger right here because I'm not through with the griddle. And it's just a little bit more convenient on us. I've got my bottom bun. I've got a nice toast on it. We've got some of this roasted garlic horseradish sauce that is killer. Should pair very well with that beef. All right, on with a patty. On with a second patty. On with a slice of this beef bacon. And on with some of these caramel onions. Tell you what, I will probably eat 2 of these. Now on the top cap, I'm going to apply more sauce. And we crown it. Alright, it's time for a taste. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better. Had the fan running over here. Boy, that's a beaut right there. Look at that. A brioche bun. Nice creamy roasted garlic and horseradish sauce. Texas Wagyu burger meat with some beef bacon and caramelized onions. Let's take a taste. First off, extremely juicy meat. As thin as that is, the juice is just pouring out of it. Great taste, very tender, awesome flavor. That beef bacon is fantastic. It's definitely different than pork bacon. It's got a similar texture, but an awesome taste. And it too is a Texas Wagyu from Hassell Cattle Company. The horseradish always pairs very well with beef, and I've done like roasted garlic aiolis in the past, so it's really a combination of both of them together. And the caramelized onions along with the Brie, it's a fantastic burger. You can't go wrong. I hope you give this one a try. Hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all stay safe. Until next time, smoke your ribs.